Alright guys, so in this session I'll be talking about this topic, India's defense readiness or the preparedness and Agni-IV missile test. So recently you might have noticed that our defense minister have stated that we must be prepared for something unexpected. And the phrase, the word unexpected, what does that indicate? That anything can happen. You know the developments which is going on in the neighboring countries. Okay, so a three-front war may be possible from China, Pakistan, Bangladesh. The situations are not good. So at any point of time, anything can happen. So it's always better that we are well prepared. So that's what you mean by that, prepare for unexpected. That unexpected word is very crucial here. So that's the topic that we are going to discuss here. So let's get into the topic. So the introduction, the defense preparedness, and in recent developments, the Indian Defense Minister have made a critical statement. That's what I have briefly mentioned here. And he emphasized the need to be ready for unexpected. That's what I have already explained here. And evolving global and regional security environment. So main concern is the regional security environment here. And the potential threat, the unexpected term is significant. Why? Because neighboring countries issue that we can see in the recent days. So the key message from the defense minister, if you see preparedness, that's very important. The same thing that we have discussed. Regional instability, we are mostly concerned about Pakistan, China and Bangladesh. That can lead to a sudden unforeseen security challenge. A three-front war may be possible. A vigilance, that is very important. So the Indian armed forces must stay vigilant and responsive to these unpredictable situations or the geopolitical situations which is actually happening now. Okay, so this again, Agni-IV missile test we have done. So successfully tested the Agni-IV intermediate range ballistic missile, and it's having a range of 4,000. And it have a capacity to carry payload of 900 kilogram. So it's actually sending a clear signal of India's preparedness and technological advancement in the missile system. And we are preparing, Agni-V was there, but here I'm talking about Agni-IV. And compared to Agni-V, the range is less. Still, it is 4,000. And even China is accusing that it is also having a range of 6,000, 7,000. And we are saying that it is lesser. Okay, and we are preparing for Agni-VI also, so that will have a larger range. It can touch around any part of the world as well. So this is what the key point here, 4,000 kilometer range, and the payload capacity, the carrying capacity is 900 kilogram. So if you see China's reaction, see whenever we test a missile, so China will criticize that obviously. So there is consistent protest. So historically, China have consistently protested whenever India tested Agni-IV, Agni-V missiles. So concern over the capabilities. This is seen as a sign of concern from China regarding India's expanding military missile capabilities and assertion of rights. However, India continues to assert its right to strengthen its defense system despite Chinese objections. And the other countries also, in fact, won't take it seriously, because we as a democratic country, and we are very clear about the use of it and everything. So we are not going to attack any, rather we are doing it for self-defense. Okay, so other countries are also appreciating, though China keep on accusing us and criticize us, but it won't attract much traction from other countries. So speculation of a three-front war, this is what I have already discussed. There is a bias now in Bangladesh towards Pakistan. So the changing dynamics in the South Asia region, Pakistan, China, that partnership was a traditional threat, but this one is something which is coming now. The policy that they had during Sheikh Hasina time, and now it is changing, and so speculation of conflict. So these points, see guys, I'll be giving you this entire PPT so that you can get all these points and you can download it. I'll give you the link in the description. So there is a growing speculation that India could face a three-front war involving Pakistan, Bangladesh and China. So the recent developments in Bangladesh, including statements from its interim government, suggest changing dynamics in South Asia. So recently, a Bangladeshi minister have stated that they want to resolve the disputes in 1971 with Pakistan. Whatever is done. That kind of statement. On the other hand, if you look at Sheikh Hasina, before she have made a statement that she'll be taking, this for genocide to UN, and all those discussions and all those statements was there. So there is a polar shift in that dimension. So they are trying to get more closer with Pakistan, and they want to resolve the issues of 1971, which is not good for India. Okay, so that is one point. Yeah, there is a diplomatic shift. Bangladesh interim government have indicated a desire to resolve issue with Pakistan related to that war, and departure from previous stance. See, significant departure from its previous statement by Hasina, who sought to blame Pakistan for the genocide during 1971. That's what exactly I've discussed. So there is a complete shift here, and there is a tension that the formation of the government also. So this shift in diplomatic stance could have far-reaching implications for the regional political landscape, that Bangladesh is trying to resolve the issue and trying to get closer with Pakistan. So all the three sides, we can expect a threat, okay, if that happens. Again, shifting ties, Bangladesh have been purchasing weapons from Pakistan, signaling a potential rebuild of ties between the two countries. So this is again another point. Strategic implications. So this development adds a new layer to the complexity to India's defense strategy as Pakistan continue to strengthen relations with Bangladesh. See, Bangladesh trying to buy things from Pakistan or establishing a relation is not a concern. Whatever we are discussing is prepare for the unexpected. So anything can happen at any point of time. That's what we are discussing. Okay. Now the BSF concerns raise concern about illegal migration from Bangladesh. That concern is always anyway there. India's request, India urged Bangladesh to manage its borders and prevent its citizens from crossing over illegally. Border security. Okay, tighter control over infiltration, maintenance of peace in the border area. Guys, all these simple points need to be there in your answer. So multiple dimensions we need to capture. Now, if you talk about Agni-V, if I need to make a comparison, it's typically tested only when new technologies are testing. Like for example, when we tested this MIRV, multiple independently targetable re-entry vehicle, then it is validated. That's when we will be using Agni-V. Okay, so trying to test a new technology or something, that's when you will be using this. Agni-IV with a shorter range than Agni-V, okay, was chosen for this test due to its ability to address the current defense needs. That's enough. Even that also have better capacity. Now defensive message, what is that? Agni-IV's range does not cover as wide area as Agni-V, but it still delivers a strong defensive message to India's adversaries. Any part of South Asia it can reach. That's the message it delivers. Okay. Now the range concern, that's mainly Chinese concern. So China's concern with respect to Agni-V. So China, see, it's always there, the criticism, the protest whenever India tests a missile. So China has regularly protested against India's Agni-V test, claiming that the missile actually ranges much larger compared to what is claimed as 5,000. It can go to 7, 8, 9,000. That's what China is claiming. China views the test as a potential threat, but other countries generally trust that India's missile tests are for self-defense purpose only. See, when it comes to nuclear policy also, we don't have a first use policy, right? Only for retaliation we use that. So here also other countries are of the belief, though China is protesting, that other countries won't take it much seriously, because we as a democratic nation, they believe on us that we will be using it for self-defense only. Okay, it's done. Okay, now the conclusion, yeah, that's it, that's over. So that shows the preparedness. So I hope you understood the context. The context is, anything can happen from the a three-front war may be expected. Bangladesh is trying to get closer with Pakistan. The interim government, whatever was discussed before, whatever told before, that they are going to take Pakistan to UN for the genocide in 1971. But the stand now is entirely different, that they are trying to resolve the issues of 1971 by saying that whatever is done, whatever happened has happened now. Let's have good relation. So that Bangladesh getting closer to Pakistan is not that good for India, because that especially you need to connect all these, right? Illegal migration, the open, that border area, security threats and everything. So that's it guys. Thank you so much.